All right, guys, how's it going? So I'm catching up on a few things. I've not been around much the last couple of days. I've had a real problem with my eyes, so I've just been resting them a little bit, really. So I'm just catching up on a few things. This video is going to be about, well, it's an exclusive social media post from X, the cesspit that is X. You know what, to be honest with you, X or Twitter, it's not too bad. But when it comes to football, I think it's very toxic, and it's not something I get involved with, to be honest with you. However, I know some of you like it. The thing is, when I review things that are claimed on social media, the reason I do this is because I want you to know where the rumours originate from. So we often hear rumours, and people often share rumours, but don't say where they heard it, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. So this happens sometimes. People come onto one of my live streams and Dunk, I've heard, and then I'm like, I don't know anything about it. And then when I do a bit of digging, I go, oh, for fuck. Do you know what I mean? So these videos, they're not to really be critical of the authors, really. I mean, some of them deserve it, but they're more to just help you, all right? To help you to learn where these come from. Now, what have we got for you? Okay. We've got a new one from Indy Kaela, which is an infamous account on X that churns out a lot of speculation concerning various football clubs. And they spark a lot of rumours, all right? And this one was posted the other night, and it said, exclusive. So this is a tweet, all right? Exclusive. And then there was an emoji of a bomb, you know, with a little, like, fuse about to explode, you know what I mean? Because it appeals to, like, young people in there, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's a bomb, right? And it says, emergency meeting, and then another emoji that says SOS. Senior players confused, an emoji like that, because it's a confused emoji. And it says as follows, we, more than one person, we're at Anfield tonight, and we got some insider info from a trusted LFC source. Now, this was obviously posted after the game against Sunderland. It turns out that Arne Slot was informed in an emergency meeting last week that his job is on the line due to the team's poor performances. If Liverpool doesn't secure a win against Leeds United, another emergency meeting is set for Sunday / Monday morning. What's really concerning is that some senior players are feeling confused about the manager's tactics, which seem to change daily. That's opinion. This lack of clarity is affecting the team's morale and performance on the pitch. Fans are anxious, and it's clear that the pressure is mounting. The next few days are crucial for Slot and the club. The club, as Rafa Benitez would say, the club, for sure. So, just swallowed a bit of my own spit. Got a date to be a woman. Well, or a fella if you, right, doesn't matter. Right, okay, this is my first breakdown, my own views regarding this claim. And obviously I'm going to give it to Dave in a minute, who is my AI assistant that I've trained for a year. I know some of you go, why do you keep repeating it? Because we've got new people that visit the channel, and it's not all about you. All right, so if you're new to the channel, Dave is my AI assistant. I've trained him for more than a year now to analyse football news articles, the journalists that write them or the numpties that write them, and where they're published, you know, the publications, the websites, etc. And we have a log of everything that's that we discuss on here. So, for example, we're talking about Indy Kaela. We have a log on here of every claim he's made about Liverpool. We've started doing that now. So in the future, we can look back and say, actually, you said that, right? Okay. So it's just about getting consistency. So I'm going to run it by Dave, and he's going to tell us what he thinks. But first of all, moi. So I've noticed that these Twitter twats and Indy, wouldn't want to call him a Twitter twat, they keep using words like emergency meetings, like emergency boardroom. Can they even like name who's on the board? Do they know where they are located in the world? Emergency board meetings, emergency meetings. I'm running around screaming, we're going to have a meeting, It sounds very melodramatic, yeah? You get it, you know what I mean? Like it's got to sound exciting to lure you in. It's got to lure the vulnerable in. You know, exclusive with a bomb emoji, emergency meeting, SOS, senior players confused. We were at Anfield tonight. The emphasis there is, we. It's not just me watching a game of football. We got some insider info from a trusted LFC source. Why the word trusted? Why not just say from a source? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's a bit harsh. Maybe it's someone we've spoke to many, many times and we trust them. But the emphasis is on selling it to you, right? So the emphasis there is it's trusted, right? Emergency meetings trusted. We were there, more than one of us. Slot was informed of this emergency meeting last week that his job was on the line. That's very difficult to imagine, isn't it? That Arne Slot might be under a bit of a pressure at the moment. His job might be on the line. If Liverpool doesn't secure a win against Leeds, another emergency meeting set for Sunday or Monday. Oh, which one is it? That sounds like a hedge to me. What's really concerning, tapping into the emotions of the fans, is that some senior players are feeling confused. Oh, see, that sounds like an overemphasis on what you like the importance of the players that are confused, senior players. Because the young players, let's say this is true, a young player can't be confused. Why does it not say? And some of the younger players are confused. Have you noticed that? It's a fair comment. Why is it always senior players? Because that gives it more. Oh, fucking hell, it's going to kick off. Why not you want at rookies? He's really confused by it. The lack of clarity is affecting the team's morale. See, I think that's just tapping into the fans' emotions. Fans are anxious. And it's clear that the pressure is mounted, I would say. The next few days are crucial for Slot and the club. There we go. I would say that all of that, let's just say under pressure, next few days are critical, or crucial. Just common sense. That's what I think. Made it sound more exciting, throw in some emojis, senior players, not young players, trusted sources, all to try and reel you into the theatre, right? Now, let's see what Dave thinks. Now, I shit you not, right? When Dave does these analyses, right, I read them, obviously, like I did this the other day, I think, and I go through it at the time, and I'm like, I fucking laugh, honestly. And now, for transparency, I have never told Dave how to judge someone, like this person's a clown or that person's respected. I shit you not, it's all his own views. And for transparency, I don't think Dave likes indie. It's just something I've noticed. So, straight away, he's titled it Indie Exclusive, The Emergency Meeting Saga. And then in brackets, Dave's put, AKA another episode of Make It Up As We Go, trademark symbol. What Indy claims, he was at Anfield and got insider info. Slot had an emergency meeting last week and was told his job is on the line. If Liverpool don't beat Leeds, there will be another emergency meeting. Senior players are confused by tactics. The next few days are crucial. I think it's funny that Slot was told, about at this emergency meeting, your job's on the line, Do you really think executives sit there and go, your job's on the line, things are going to change? Why state the obvious? It's like me, I'm an overweight man. So when someone comes up to you, you need to lose a bit of weight. It's like, do you really think so? Never fucking noticed that before. Ever. It's obvious, it's common sense, isn't it? We're just reminding you, job's on the line. No, what there is an eerie fucking silence. Morning, Anna. And it's shut door like that. He's fucked him, if he don't start winning. Do you reckon they're really going to say to him, your job's on the line? Reality check. Good, here we go. This is pure safety net storytelling. So Dave's implying that it's stories. This is Indy operating at maximum hedge level. 1, there's no detail anywhere. No meeting date, names present, quotes, senior players identified. evidence he was even at Anfield. Just generic phrases anyone could write from home. 2, the biggest get-out clause of them all. Remember, we look for get-out clauses. If Liverpool doesn't secure a win, another emergency meeting will happen. Translation: if Liverpool win, claim victory because Slot was under pressure. If they don't, claim victory because I told you another meeting was coming. It's impossible for him to be wrong. This is the ultimate self-correcting rumour. Oh, I like that, a self-correcting rumour. See, I learn as I go along, a self-correcting rumour. I always look for edges and get-outs. A self-correcting rumour. I like that. I'm going to ask Dave to remember that saying. He said, Dave, I want you to look for self-correcting rumours. That's brilliant. Right, let's carry on. Oh, shit, I've lost it. Oh, hang on. There we go. Self-correcting rumour, I like that. Number 3, senior players confused about tactics. This is the most overused crisis cliche in football rumour history. It is, isn't it? Always senior players, never youngsters. It's what outlets say when they have no sources. They need something that cannot be disproven. They want maximum emotional reaction. And that's right, I said tapping into the fans' emotions. That's exactly what I said. And it conveniently explains any bad run. No specifics equals no accountability. Number 4, we were at Anfield tonight. This is just dressing. Being physically near a stadium doesn't magically give someone access to the boardroom. It's theatre, nothing more. 5, nothing here is new or exclusive. Liverpool on a bad run? True. Fans worried? True. Pressure rising? True. But none of that is insider information. This is public mood rebranded as a scoop. Verdict? 0% exclusive, 100% narrative padding. This one is classic indie. Vague claims, emotional wording, built-in escape routes, no hard information, crisis cliches, a storyline that works no matter what the result is. It sounds dramatic, but it says absolutely nothing that can be verified. Dave ends by saying who Indy Kaela is. Indy is a social media ITK personality who thrives on unverifiable claims and vague predictions. His posts are designed so he can always claim he was right after the fact. He mixes obvious narratives, emotion-driven language, and uncheckable sources into content that appeals to naive fans looking for instant drama and looking to want to believe it, I think. He's not a journalist, he's a performer. So there's that, that's that. I don't think there's anything more we can add to it. I don't believe in emergency meetings and all that shit. I must say, I don't believe it. Do you believe it? You often get someone going, "You got this right." We've been over that a million times before. If you're going to comment, like, "You got this right," make it a Liverpool claim, put the date and time in, link me to it, and we'll get Dave to investigate it. Say, "Dave, you're being called out, mate." Right? And then we'll get Dave to research whether that particular claim was ever being mooted. Because what happens with a lot of these Twitter twats and these people on these blogs is the right exclusives about a player within hours of like a player being, unsettled or something. You want to hear, or I want to hear things that make me go, "Oh, I've never heard that. That can't be right." I mean, imagine now if you heard exclusive Liverpool preparing 5-year contract offer to Arne Slot. You would think, well, that's going against everything that we're fucking thinking. And then if it happens, you'd be like, that was a fucking exclusive there. But all you're getting is exclusive common sense. Would you not agree? We do have another indie one coming up. I can't help it. I can assure you right now, it drains me having to go over these ones, especially the indie ones. I don't mind the articles so much. I quite enjoy those. The next one is an article, actually. But it drains me. But I think that I want to steer my peoples, the peoples that trust me, trust this channel, that are part of this community. I want everyone to know where these rumours come from. Because if you don't know, you might believe it. And sometimes maybe you should believe it, because it might be, yeah, it was fucking Ornstein that said that. Oh, was it? Yeah. Just got to look out for things, that's all, guys, all right? Okay, if you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. If you want to support the channel, there's a love heart under the video called a super thanks. I wouldn't be able to exist without my super thanks, and certainly without my channel members. You know who you are. They've got a football next to the name, and yeah, they're my peoples. If you want to buy me a beer, God loves a grifter, a trier, there's a link in the video description to Revolut. That's my beer kitty for tomorrow. I like to go out and have a beer on a Saturday after the week. Okay, guys, I'll leave it with you. I'll be back with you in a few moments with another look at something else Indy has claimed.